Everyone, welcome to the channel, and in today's video we're gonna showcase some more Marvel Future Fight, of course, and we have three topics. The first topic, and the one that most people I want to be here for, it's Giant Boss Raid and which 10 is the best, the top 10 list for me and my account for GBR, and I believe for the mediocre player on pretty much everyone. But you're welcome to drop down below in the comments your top 10 list and what you are using and utilizing. And also the second one, which is most likely most people gonna be here, at the crystal coupon giveaway I'm doing. To follow, you have to follow the steps down below in the description. It's pretty much simple stuff, like, subscribe, comment your IGN, and make contact with me after through Discord or Facebook. And the third one is the new events we took. No one cares, but I'm gonna remind you that because I don't want you to miss anything. You need to play all these game modes for Cosmic Core events. And before we go through and tell you about all the events, the special events we took, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash the like button, because that's the only way to support me and help me boost the YouTube algorithm and go my channel up into the YouTube search. So, Tom Guaskita, sorry, I can't really play right now. So, what I'm doing is playing all the dailies plus some Shadowland for the period of time which is here for 1 week. If you didn't play the Shadowland yet, you're lucky because you can spend less energy and get more points, because Shadowlands don't need you to spend anything, not energy, not nothing. So you want to do to spend as more as energy, and this is a really nice guide for you to see what value is most likely. You want to play world event, just press the world event, and squad battle daily, don't forget that. And of course the best value is Giant Boss Raid, in my opinion, from the ones that spend energy, because it's 25 for 25, so it's totally cool and it's totally fine. The rest of the content, you're spending 3 energy, you're getting 1 point. So form Giant Boss Raid, do all your dailies, do Shadowland, and stack up these points. Every day change reward for free, now costs 75 crystals, but every day you got 1 daily reset. And when the timer here gonna say 23 hours, see what you got, what you want to take, and after start spending crystals. The rewards, of course, it's, in my opinion, the best rewards is like the city piece. And where is the rewards? Okay, here is, yes, the best rewards is the city piece. After is the tier 3 materials, and the rest, this one is 2 for some players, this 2 is good, and the rest is garbage. So either you're getting tier 3 materials, either you're getting tickets like rank up or uniform, or a CDP, or else just swap it. I'm gonna take this one because I'm going out of tickets for uniforms, but yes, that was it. For the rest of the stuff, it's your daily stuff. You need to collect tokens and use them in the usually the normal, the thing we're getting every single week. And the artifacts we're having here, it's pretty nice. We didn't took Sunbird. That makes me believe that they're gonna drop Sunbird in the thing you have to Gable for 5,000 crystals. I can't remember. Oh, Collector's Vault. They're gonna drop Sunbird in Collector's Vault, and they skipped Blue Dragon and Sunbird from here, and Miss Scala and Miss Marvel, because it was the middle month, and they just gave us Hulks, Titanias, and Juggernaut. Of course, I believe from the newest, Hulks is the best and Thor is the best. Hulk's artifact is out of your mind good. If you don't have it and you want to invest on on Hulk, this is a really deal breaker. You need to get him. He's doing insane stuff. He's getting himself 25 HP, 25%, which means that he's more durable in PvP and doing more damage in PvE. But this is like 15% in 4-star basically, where you're gonna get, but this 0.4% total instinct, it's insane, because your instinct is pretty much 1000. That means you're getting 40 That means you're getting like 40% with just having 1000, which is insane. You're getting a lot. I think 4% basically. But yes, it's 4% when you have your characters like that, and it's tier 3. And if you get him tier 4, you're gonna have something 3 times up, like my Iron Man. So if you have his artifact, you're gonna see a huge bump into his HP and damage, because he's doing damage through his HP. Exactly the same for Thor. So yes, the tier 4s has a lot of value. First Hulk, after Thor, in my opinion. Of course, Iron Man, etc, etc. It's not like, you know, everyone should focus on the P card, but if you have perfect P cards, you're going for the artifacts to make your characters better, and that's why I'm going for Hulk probably, or Thor. I'm thinking about it. Here is something you need to spend gold for. If you just spend gold for your dailies and stuff, you're gonna pretty much be able to do until here in 1 week. So you need to boost, combine some Urus, do some cheap stuff to get some free other stuff. So let's go to the top 10 in my opinion for GBR with the number 10. The number 10 in my opinion is Kamala Khan, and she is number 10 because you don't really want to spend her build and her you know, her CTP to go through a raids and having more fun in GBR, because she's a world boss killer, world boss legend killer, but she's still the best speed dive we got for GBR. And spoiler alert, she's the only speed type. Yeah, I found myself doing easier damage and more damage with the Mighty Destruction against Dormamu, but with the raids she could possibly do even more than Makari. I'm gonna drop a comparison video here against Makari, one with raids, one with Mighty Destruction for World Boss Legend and multiple game modes. One of these is gonna be GBR, so stay tuned for it. But I feel like she is the 10th character, and to be honest guys, you know, you don't really need 10 characters for GBR. You want to go and find in my 10 list which ones you got and invest a rage on them, and having really easy daily 3 creators could be enough to get all the soul fault in. So you just need like only 3 characters. I'm not using 4th. I'm using 4th character if I want to boost someone or carry people, but in general with 3 GBR clears per day, if you can carry, if you can go into and play, you're gonna be able to have all the things you want, and you don't really need to farm more. But I'm gonna drop 10 just for you to know that which is, you know, find yourself easier to build. For every single character in the list, Raids is the best, in except some specific characters that I'm gonna speak about them. Let's go to the number 9. Number 9 for me is Moon Knight, and I know he's a tier 4, you know, if you have him tier 4, he's doing even more. But with an investment of tier 3 level 80, he's not that a lot of damage you're seeing from him. Rage works better for him into GBR, but a CTP of energy, a mighty CTP of energy could be pretty much similar. It's like 20 seconds to 1 minute different most of the times, at least for my account, but generally he is kind of bad. And the point is that speed types and combat types for some reason are way worse than blast types. That's why you're gonna see, you know, most of the characters gonna be blast types and universal, because I feel like my blast types, at least, I'm not gonna say names, I'm gonna say later, works way better. Even if the days that they have disadvantage, they're doing more damage than the similar classes, you know. My blast types doing more damage against speed Dormamu than the combat types. And I'm not sure why, but that's how the game is at the moment. So yes, number 9 is Moon Knight. Number 8 is the World Boss Killer, World Boss Legend Killer Storm, and she is a glass cannon. She's doing a lot of damage. She's so fragile, so it's kind of annoying playing all the all the GBR, and in the end, in the purple lasers, she's so slow to avoid some stuff, so you could easily die. That's why she's here, and she's not that good with the rage. You prefer using her with Mighty Judgment or Brilliant Judgment, because that's the best CTP for her, for World Boss Legend, so you don't want to have a rage and spare it on her, where she don't even have guard break, guarding critical rate, so she's hard to proc, and generally her kit allows her to perform better with a CTP of Judgment, a mighty CTP of Judgment, which is the best for her. And even as a blast type, she's doing kind of a lot of damage. I've seen people doing with her old uniform more damage than my best characters, but that's something so specific. I'm talking about Julian with Good Eliminator's account, which is insane. But yes, she is really good, not that good. For tier 4, with tier 4, she is way better. But yes, that's the number 8. So let's go to the number 7. Similar stuff here. The number 7 is Blue Dragon, and she is really nice with Mighty Destruction for World Boss Legend, but for GBR you want to use either a Mighty Judgment or a Rage. She's really weird to play with Rage or Judgment. You need to let your skills pop your CTP and after Rocking or Awaken, but your damage is really nice, and because Blast types got an advantage, I'm not sure why, she is in the number 7 of my list. And yes, is she worth paying the crystals? No. Storm, the same thing. You don't really worth to pay the 30 euros for the uniform. There is way more characters, but I'm just saying what's the best for my account in this game mode. Now, I'm not using 10 runs, only if I'm going to boost people, to carry people, and the top 3 and top 4 perhaps, it's the only characters I'm really using daily. But they are good, so if you already have them, you know, you should prioritizing using them. So let's go to the number 6. My number 6 is Wanda, and she is better with the CTP of Rage, but you could utilize her with the CTP of Judgment. Rage is the best. She is so easy to use. All her skills are cancelable. You don't really to stay in any of the skills, like let's say Blue Dragon, you have to stay on an Awaken skill to do all the damage, and you could take flames into your eyes without even seeing it. So yes, Wanda is one of the characters I'm utilizing a lot, and I'm using her perhaps daily, but mostly because she's universal and you don't really need to think a lot. You're just dropping her and she's doing her job whatever day it is. Perhaps she's gonna struggle, she's gonna do like full 5 minutes sometimes, but with the rage and her third skill which heals, you can save yourself, run around, spam skills, and yeah, she is really easy, and she is my 6th character. And let's go to the top 5. The number 5 in my opinion is Hulk, and Hulk got a really good weird privilege like from the other characters. Whatever build, whatever CTP you're using, he's good for GBR. You don't really need to do anything, you're just pressing the buttons that you have your rotation to do. And even if the boss flames into your face, you don't really need to avoid anything. He can stay alive. He is so fat. He can survive everything. And even if you use this thing here, which is bad rolled, I couldn't had myself a 10% here or a 20% here. I spent more than 100 CTP custom gears, guys. Don't roast me. But the best CTP for him, it's a CTP of Rage, of course. But also you can utilize him for PvP and have a solid clear for GBR. Even if he's having a disadvantage, he's good. If you're going against, you know, combat type, he's good. Against speed type, he's good. Against the universal, he is all over around. And you can perhaps gonna take you full 8 minutes with a PvP build, but he gonna clear it. He gonna clear it. At least with my account, of course, and with the raids, he's even better, and he's way better with the tier 4, of course. I'm talking about generally tier 3s and level 80s, but you should consider that even if you have a character tier 4, you know, the timing you're doing, it's like 2 minutes faster. it's not better. I mean, with my Iron Man, I did like 1.5 to 2 minutes faster when I turned him into a tier 4. And yes, this is the fifth, so he is the top 5 in my opinion. And let's go to the fourth one. Number 4 here in my list is Doctor Strange, and it's because for some reason he's good on every single day. Whatever disadvantage or advantage he got, he is so solid clear, and I'm not sure if it's because he's blast or it's his skills or he's tier 3 doing something secretly into the algorithm of MFF, but with the CTP of raids, guys, he's an absolute beast. He can clear every single time, and that he has a lot of cancelable skills helps a lot you go and put your character into specific position, do you know, positioning yourself better and get away from the flames and stuff. He's fast, he's really fast, he's doing it like faster than tier 4s most of the times, and he still got it. He's really cheap. No, he's not. Basically, if you consider the other characters, how much you have to invest on them, you know, even if you have a tier 3, I'm talking about tier 3 level 80. So you need to play World Boss Legend, you need to spend 2000 more AOD and TCP. So Doctor Strange, perhaps it's cheaper if you consider that he costs 100 and 1200 CCF, but the rest of his cost, it's like less than level 80. Pretty much. So yes, he's pretty solid, he's really good. Vote for Doctor Strange number 4. Let's go to the number 3. My number 3 at 100% with the CTP of raids is Tina. I know she's like a crystal wall and she costs like 8,800 crystals and 1,000 more crystal to get her uniform, and you need to build multiple characters into the epic quest of Eternals. But guys, this girl, if you want the best GBR clear as a tier 3 level 70, totally worth it. She is the best. She carry my account through all these GBR runs, all this time. I'm doing daily with her. 100% my clear gonna be Thina and something else. If I do only 2, she's gonna be one of the 2 characters I'm gonna use. She is an absolute beast. She totally worth queen of GBR title. And she is out of your mind good. She heals, she do a lot of damage, she runs, she cancels her skills really fast. There's no way that you can convince me that there is a better tier 3 level 70 character into the game. And her typing helps a lot, of course, because she's a universal and she got always advantage. But I'm not sure why she's doing like double from the second, like Wanda. Even if Wanda is universal, she's doing 2 minutes faster. And I got in similar builds. You know, my Wanda got more CTPs even because I'm using her for ABX too. But with less physical attack every single time, Thina is better. Thina is the best of the best of the best level 70s for GBR, guys. She's crazy. She's great. Really great. Thina is great. She's so good, guys. Angelina Jolie do it better than anyone else level 70. Let's go to the number 2. And for number 2, I'm gonna drop Thor. I know a lot of you gonna believe he's number 1, and you know, I can't change your mind. His typing helps against the number 1 of me. I'm not gonna say who is it, but the point is that if you want to utilize 100% Thor against World Boss Legend, against other game modes, you should go for a CTP of Judgment. But for GBR specific, you want a raid. With the raids, he's so solid also. His second skill, move the character around, helps you go away from the fire, you can heal through your fourth skill. There is a lot of stuff. He's doing so good. He's doing a lot of damage. As a tier 4, he is insane. With his artifact, which I don't have, you can utilize the thing you're getting, it's lightning damage, and use him as a leadership also. So you can get double support like Thina. and Wanda. And yeah, there's some characters that you can get double support. It's not like my number one, but my number one got other advantages. And yes, I feel myself, I'm not using him a lot. And the truth is, I prefer using Thena sometimes. I prefer using Wanda some other times because I'm not sure. I want him to be tier 4. I want to take his artifact. I feel I feel better using Thena and Wanda for some reason. But Thena and Wanda is one of the two I'm using pretty much daily. They're so easy. Thor doesn't have this place, but if I get his tier 4, perhaps. But damage wise, he is a cannon. He can survive, he can jump here, he can jump there, and I don't have a lot of, I don't have built him crazy. And let's go to my number one, which is Iron Man, and has to do that, guys, first of all, I hate Tony Stark. I hate Iron Man. In this game, I had him tier 3, and I didn't play with him once as a superior Iron Man. I never test him, I never did a single video before he get level 80. When he get this uniform at level 80, and we get introduced to GBR, I was starting playing with him GBR. I was using him only for the days that he got an advantage. After a while, I didn't had other characters, especially for the speed day, when the boss is blast type and you need to use speed types. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use Iron Man, and I start using Iron Man in this day. After I used him against speed type boss, and I saw that Iron Man on every single day, even if you got an advantage, if you got a disadvantage, he's doing insane damage. He's out of your mind, the best character in my roster. He cost 800 CCF and 2000 TCP or DOD to level 80 tier 3 him, and he gonna pull out a lot for you guys. He's insane. With his tier 4, he drops the bubble, he's taking the fire into the face, he's getting no damage, and after he accumulates into the boss, I'm standing still inside fires as a tier 4, like that, watching around, and when the boss stops doing flame into my face, I accumulate through my tier 4 and the boss goes like that. The buff he got, 30% against characters with less than 50%, I think, which is this one. Oh yes, 30% damage, 200% damage more, so like you're proccing all the time when the boss got 30% and below. That means that you can have that 2 times into your GBR run. In the first phase below the 30 bars, and in the second phase below the 40 or 30, 13 or 14 bars, and you're having a huge buff. You're doing a lot of damage. He's out of your mind good for every single day, guys. He's insane. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed the list. I hope you're having your own list and you want to drop down below in the comments your list for top 10 GBR or what you are utilizing through that. Also, don't forget to participate into the Tony Stark into the Crystal coupon giveaway, which is gonna be drop your IGN down below in the comments. You can put the list here, and after your IGN, I'm gonna drop an example as a comment to make you feel comfortable and read this and copy paste it with your own. With your own characters, of course, yes. See you in the next. I hope I make you smile, and I hope I make you decide what you want to build and utilize through giving CTP of raids for GBR. Bye bye to everyone.